How does leaving work to an airfield where a private chopper is waiting sound to you? Think about possessing the largest, most diverse, and most bulletproof fleet possible, capable of traveling on land, at water, and in the sky above. Russian President Vladimir Putin's mode of transportation includes some of the most cutting-edge security and communications equipment available. Aside from enjoying traveling and grandeur, it's reasonable to believe that there are many safety precautions that keep the Russian president blissfully safe. Buckle up, because today we'll examine how the Russian president's fleet, whether it be land, in the air, or at sea, combines flair and security. Be sure to watch all the way through. Every trace that he leaves, Vladimir Putin is renowned for not holding back or cutting corners when it comes to his own security or level of control. Putin has, with no doubt, built his fleet with some fantastic tools. Globally influential leaders go to tremendous efforts to shield themselves from harm. Putin still takes extra precautions to maintain his sense of security. Given that he has been the target of multiple assassination attempts, it stands to reason that he invests a lot on protecting and strengthening himself at all times. What other better method to secure Putin's safety than being escorted to his personal helicopter by well-trained armed guards? Not to mention his also trained daily driver who gets him everywhere he has to go. Since the Mi-8's first debut during the Cold War, dozens of configurations of its powerful and relatively basic equipment have been manufactured for air weapons all over the world. Despite being the most common helicopter, despite being the most deadly, over 17 have been created in the same manner. They continue to use modified versions rather than Western competitors like the UH-60 Blackhawk. Even in Afghanistan, however, years later, Vladimir Putin and the Russian military still use the Mi-8 in this modified version as their go-to cargo chopper. Putin stands out as an exception to the rule, favoring his personal helicopter above other more opulent forms of transportation. The HIPH, which is designed for VVIP use, can be identified by round windows in contrary to conventional square-shaped ones. Infrared countermeasures, additional auxiliary power units, and extended external fuel tanks are frequently seen on them. Similar to the US Marine One, these are furnished with enormous club seats, fine wood trims, additional sofa seating, a toilet, and in-flight video and communication equipment. The countermeasures now include infrared flares but can also feature a directed laser countermeasure system like the President S built in Russia. On top of that, the back doors are also advertised as being kept for goods and luggage. All in all, it basically includes everything and definitely more of what Putin might possibly need for his daily journey. The cost of the presidential Mi-8 never ceases to rise exponentially. Despite the luxury and high-end technological choppers, Putin's enigmatic fleet still includes at least two of them. He also has the Russian equivalent of Air Force One, with his star being the expertly crafted IL-96-300 PU airliner, by any chance that he wants to travel further. Featuring English-sourced parts, these are customized versions of Russian-built IL-96 standard models to produce an engineering marvel. The illusory IL-96 serves as an airborne office with armed guards and advanced security systems, giving the Russian president immediate and necessary access to a control panel for the army. The president's duties also include communicating with intelligence agencies and monitoring nuclear weapons, which is a task well suited for the President IL-96. Putin can easily direct army movements, communicate intelligently, and launch nuclear weapons without ever leaving his opulent cabin. One of the presidential air fleet's craft is outfitted with tools for keeping an eye on and managing Russia's sizable nuclear weapons. In addition, it is equipped with a number of computers that can transmit specifically encrypted messages from any point on the planet. In this manner, Putin can make sure that he can speak rapidly with almost anyone without worrying that his message will get lost. That's why, for reasons of security and safety, the IL-96 is built to endure the extreme strain of rapid maneuvers and emergency landings. You are not far from thinking of secret exit points like what you see in many spy movies, as it's rumored that the aircraft also contains a hidden escape capsule that would enable the Russian president to leave it quickly and safely if something went wrong while it was in the air. His aircraft has a large bedroom and a fully furnished gym, while containing neoclassical furniture with white and gold leather accents that is used throughout the entire space. Since many of the designs are not fully disclosed, significant steps are being taken into full consideration to make sure there is always a backup plan. What is possibly the most noticeable and striking of the characteristics and safety precautions is that there is always a plan for emergency measures, whether there is a tragedy or an attack. For this reason, rarely are Putin's mode and means of transportation are disclosed prior to departure, which, according to reports, prevents attacks with a 75% likelihood from ever occurring. When Vladimir Putin is on the ground instead of flying in his chopper, he doesn't sacrifice his comfort. In fact, the Russian presidential state automobile is actually one of the most opulent and technologically advanced on the planet, with cutting-edge communications and security equipment, bulletproof windows, chilled champagne, and leather seating worth tens of thousands of dollars. This Aura Senate limousine is definitely equipped for the Senate. It was formerly a Mercedes-Benz S600 Guard Pullman, but in 2018, Putin personally lobbied for a Russian-built design to take its place. To give you an impression of the car's cutting-edge technology, consider the fact that it is bomb and bulletproof from all sides and furnished with a wide range of communication tools. All four of its solid rubber tires may be blown off and it will still be able to go 30 kilometers and 80 kilometers per hour. Not to mention that the car is frequently carried by similarly safe aircraft. Additionally, Putin's driver is extremely skilled and qualified and goes through a rigorous screening process from the Russian State Security Service. In reality, the education and training required to become a presidential driver would blow your mind. The training would take as long as becoming a physician, as they rehearse every week and practice driving while firing in exercises to learn how to protect the president in an emergency and how to avoid explosives. Who would have thought a training like this ever existed for a driver? When he doesn't have a driver, Putin has been known to occasionally step behind the wheel himself. He is rumored to own around 700 high-end vehicles, including his pricey limousine and a range of 4x4s like the LADA Vesta and a Mercedes ML500 Gazelle. Believe it or not, these automobiles are only a sample of the possibilities in his sizable garage. Every vehicle you have heard is incomparably less typical than his state vehicles. Putin may use it frequently, but he also enjoys making a statement with his 260-foot super yacht Graceful, which has a 24-person crew, 6 opulent bedrooms, and 2 extraordinary VIP staterooms. Sevmash originally constructed the $73.2 million leisure boat in Russia. There are plush white marble bathrooms, shiny smooth surfaces, and soft cushioned sofas through H2 Yacht Design's interior and exterior designs. With one office, there appears to be countless bookshelves and a desk covered in a beautiful artwork of a sailing boat. Although its ownership is not confirmed, it is still claimed that Putin owns a second super yacht called the Sahara's Aid. This luxury boat apparently costs something in the neighborhood of $990 million, according to insider sources. The 490-foot luxury vessel has been likened to a tiny metropolis with all the amenities one could desire. Numerous pools, a spa, a gym, a sauna, ballrooms, a theater, and 2 helipads are available. On-deck workout equipment is also surrounded with lounge couches and bar stools, while bathrooms include toilet paper holders and gold taps that evoke King Midas. A marble or gold surface covers every other surface. It has been reported that this opulent ship wasn't just made for pleasure voyages, in keeping with the Russian president's personal style. It is said that it can quickly change from a party boat to a war machine, thanks to a cutting-edge security system that can shoot down drones. Additionally, it has 8 Seabob underwater scooters, 6 jet skis, 5 dinghies, and 6 jet skis. This guarantees control regardless of the stance Putin adopts and adds another layer of protection to the base of all the extravagant luxury amenities. The Russian president enjoys traveling in elegance, whether by land, air, or sea, and he requires assurances of total dominance and security over his nation, which is why, despite being outfitted with security, the ownership of the Scheherazade is highly contested since, in light of prospective restrictions placed on the yacht, British Captain Guy Bennett Pearce claims Putin has never owned or set foot on the ship. However, we can't be certain that this would add a layer of security and privacy to a vast, amazing list. What favorites from the list clicked on you today? Which of these opulent automobiles would you like to drive if you could? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all there is to say for today. If you enjoyed watching this video and are looking for more luxurious contents like this, be sure to subscribe and switch on the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. We'll see you again soon here in Luxury Point.